But yeah. Anyway, happy Thursday. It's time for Wrath of the Righteous, and we are currently 6 days, 1 hour, and 30 minutes into the playthrough, which works out to be approximately 145 hours. Wow. Okay. Anyway. Oh, I know. It's just not something I feel like discussing today, in all honesty, because it's just going down a rabbit hole. It's not worth chasing. Anyway, this is where we left off on Tuesday. Gore 2. What's Gore 2? Gore 2. Why did that pop up as when we came in? Especially it's not even here. I don't know why that was in the little... Why is that there? Oh, don't worry about it, Camp. My run's going fine. Yes, exterminate everything. Things are going well. Yes, we're Lich. We are Lich. Okay, so we were headed back here to Dresden to rest up. We just finished, what was it? Ivory Sanctum. So we're done with that. Do some army management. Outpost of Bastion expansion. So that's done. Skill Trasman could do some work on the relic. Which relic would that be? Okay, events. Chancing the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. Shaman, Scholar, Wizards, and Priests, blah blah blah. They were asking. So, choice effects. So, Headband. Bonus to Wisdom. Whenever you summon any elemental, you can do elementals, wizards. So, bonus to Charisma. 3 times per day. You can dominate outsiders. This creature has a will pass saving throw, blah blah blah. So get a +1 insight bonus to AC against outsiders. Demons are outsiders, correct? Priest of Norgabur. Bonus to intelligence. And cast reflex saving throw or be entangled in a web. This web also deals bludgeoning damage each round. It's only +2 to intelligence, though. But the web. Good. Actually, let's see what else we have. In the commander we trust. Swindlers have started a rumor that the commander is a saint, and gullible soldiers are now buying their charms that allegedly contain his hair, cut nails, and other holy relics. Punish the con artists. Leadership. Leave them alone. Crusade morale increases by 20. We are good on that. Manufacture charms bearing the commander's image and crusade themes merchandise. Chaotic. Unlocks the buy a cloak, support the crusade decree. Arrival of Canabra's reinforcements. Blah, the leader, Prelate Hellrun, is waiting for an audience. Okay, so, another mysterious visitor. I'm not too overly thrilled about that. I do like the idea of selling cloaks. And this one will do the web one. Priest Norger brought the stone of ghostly pathways under the guardianship of their deity. Norger were pleased that the stolen relic was returned to his custody. Close. Take a look at that stuff in a second. So, decrees. Look at all these decrees. Or a spider? No, I think Norberber is a spider or something like that. Favorite companion? Camellia. Hiding the truth about Kaylessa. That's the diplomacy thing. A letter about. And will be thankful to hear about her truth, about her fate. 50 marksmen will be recruited at the commander's headquarters. Probably going that route. Dragons in care. All dragons units? We don't have any dragon units. Last forces. An allied Crusader army has been recruited at the commander's headquarters. Army strength is influenced by the number of losses suffered by the Crusaders during the campaign. This decree will be issued only once. Spill more of their own blood, the people of Clarion. Stuff. Be wise when choosing the day and hour of such an appeal. Don't worry about that. Oh, that's the cybernetic guys. Queen. Paladins and champions. Okay, so hiding the truth. Wish to bury the truth about Kaylessa and the fact that she was turned into a drow by the Dark Fate. Commander servants can ensure that all traces of her stay in Mendev are concealed. Perhaps the clique of powerful elves will be thankful and see the leader of the Crusade as a potential ally instead of an enemy. Ah. 5 shadow dancers. We don't know what they are. What was the other one? Letter by Kaylessa. Only one who can account for every detail. Friends will be thankful to hear the truth about her fate. 50 marksmen. Oh, that's the one we want. Last forces. Oh, we don't want to use that one quite yet, right? Relics. Fate of the Dirty Squealer. I don't even know what that one is. Oh, Regel's usually pretty right. He's an angry little gnome, but he's usually pretty right. Xanthir's experiments. Subcenter blah 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 became a living swarm. I'm going to have to expose numerous mortals to painful and vivisection, not to mention the fact that the commander himself will be subjected to unbearable suffering. No doubt the horror of the procedure will turn many crusaders away from their leader. Furthermore, there is no certain reward for such a venture, apart from a better understanding of insect nature and a moderate yet questionable gain in power. The knowledge gleaned from the experiments comes with no practical value, not yet at least. That's how you go bug boy, right?
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Happy Thursday. Hey, Masasa, welcome to the stream. Oh, never turn stuff off. On your first runs, never turn stuff off. Learn that. While different games and stuff. Anyway, they want to turn dragon eggs into omelets. I'm not going to do that. I don't want that at all. I don't want to do this either. Removes units with a total value of 500. No, we don't want to do that either. Not intrigued that much. Anyway. Oh, I know you don't have to. Yeah, I know it's a swarm thing. If I was going the swarm route, yes, we definitely have to do that, but we're not, so we don't. Anyway, this army's got to go back for reinforcements. So many reinforcements. Wow, I got a long way to go. Heart of Mystery. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that's a puzzle one. Stupid puzzles. Anyway, running back towards Winter Sun. Okay, this is Mongrel Sharpshooters, Skeleton Sharpshooters, Skeleton Champions. It's our second strongest army. Hellknights, Marksmen, Sorcerers. So regular Marksmen. These are the mongrel. Oh, they changed the image on these, didn't they? $12,000? I think we're still waiting, aren't we? It looks like, yeah, we still did our recruiting for the week. Hedge Knights. Nobody wants Hedge Knights. I'll get Skeleton Sharpshooters now, too. What's in here? So this is all built up. Okay, so this is a upgraded outpost. We got one here. Dun, dun, dun. Can't build any more stuff. I'm building Citadel, Supply Center, Watchtower. Oh, maybe we can. What else do I want to put in here? An inn for more money. Kind of 200 if there's no buildings to provide recruitment growth in the comfortable inn. Increases finance points income by 200 if there are no buildings that provide recruitment growth within the fort. Watchtower, Supply Center. Material points, it's just Watchtower, so we can build an inn here. Hey Jeff, welcome back. Nope, no full-fledged Lich yet. Someday. Someday. I'm looking for outposts where I can do some more buildings that will give us more archers. Is there an easier way to do this? Or am I doing this the hard way? I think I'm doing this the hard way. I think I'm not. Supply Center, Archer Range. Laboratory. Bonus to energy for all generals. Barracks, Spellcaster's Lodge. So spellcaster recruitment stuff, garrison, hospital. There's a +5 bonus to infirmary size of all generals. Yeah, we should do that. Because we're losing more people in combat, so that'll help. Again, ugh. I wish there was an easy way to manage these things. Going all through these different loading screens just to do this is kind of silly. That's full. Should have done this offline. Okay. Good enough for now. Can we just look at this? We don't want to do that. Okay, let's go visit Dresden. Who wants to talk to us today? Come on. And we get stuck at 92. Uh-oh. Hand of the Inheritor. Oh, yeah, you. The resonant voice of the magical angel rings out through the hushed streets at Dresden. You hear those words from afar. They concealed it right under our noses, and without Xanthir's notes, that incarnation of corruption, even I would not have been able to locate the barrier. Oh yeah. Last Tuesday we found out that demons have a nice little hidden section or portal or something underneath Dresden itself, our fort. It's coming as a surprise to some people, I think. Erebeth, sure the Herald of the Inheritor can rid us of this scourge. Erebeth stumbles over her words slightly. It is impossible, Righteous One. I cannot do it alone, but wait. I hear the steps of one who brings a hope. I am the hand of the Inheritor. Inheritor. Herald of Iomedae, the Lightbringer, and I greet you, champion of Galarian. Greetings, warrior of heaven, and thank you for your help in the Ivory Sanctum. I hope you come here to be useful, not to meddle in my affairs. I will go lawful right. I'm glad to fight alongside you against our common enemy on a shared field of honor. What brings Iomedae's Herald here? Your deeds and exploits, champion. You have brought hope to these accursed lands. Hope that the demon invasion will finally be stopped once and for all. And I'm here to aid my goddess's chosen one. What did you discuss with Erebeth? This, the angle gestures towards the symbol on the paving stones. Ivory Sanctum held a dark secret. Directly beneath Dresden, in the bowels of the earth, there lies one more bastion of the demons, the Midnight Fane. It is the repository of a mighty rift through which the spawns of the Abyss travel to Galarian. The entrance to this place is right in front of us, blocked by a barrier that is accessible only to demons. So, this is where Monago fled to, and where all the other demons in the city have been coming from. They can pass through the barrier freely, but we can't, and it doesn't just stop us, it injures us too. It's much worse than that. The barrier is imbued with enormous power. An attempt to break through will trigger a magical explosion. I protect you in the city from it, but even my powers will be insufficient to hold back the chaos and open the way. This is what disturbs me most. We cannot allow the demons to rebuild their armies and plot their next attack right below the sacred heart of the crusade. Xanther told me about this demonic barrier. I encountered similar barriers in Erilu Vorles's laboratory. I have a key that can break through the barrier. All you have to do is protect us from the blast. I'm impressed by your many gifts, champion. Together we shall open the passage and protect the city, and then we shall burn the midnight fane with the cleansing fire of righteousness. But first we must gather our strength. I shall send word to Queen Galfrey. Our help may be necessary when we reach the dark bastion of the abyss. The Queen will heed my call and arrive quickly, within a month. You must use this time to prepare to attack the fane. Answer a few of my questions before I leave. Blah, blah, blah. What do you think of the Sword of Valor? It has changed under the effects of my powers. Explode the city? We could do that. He raises a hand. Do not fret, champion. The great relic given to the world by my lady Iomade will continue to serve you just as it served all people before now. The Sword of Valor has not lost its protective properties. It has merely changed its design. Some might call it blasphemous, but not I. For the power that changed the banner's design was given to you by Iomade herself. It seems that I caused the Sword of Valor to change. Blood from the wound of my chest fell onto the banner, and that means this mysterious wound is a mark of valor, given to you by my mistress, setting you apart from all the rest, champion. Sure this wound is a gift from Iomade? No, I could be mistaken and unable to perceive the full truth. The inheritor's thoughts are hidden from me, but for I am but her hand. I do not test her will with my doubts, nor crave answers to my questions. I simply trust and serve. But I know that if your body had been harmed by malevolent fiends, my goddess would have extended her mercy to you and healed you. Dun, dun, dun. Why did the goddess bestow his wound on me? Because this world of yours, champion, is bleeding, and my lady's chosen one carries a crimson mark as a sign of the great suffering borne by mortal kind. The scarlet drops on your breast, they are the blood of all martyrs and all the innocents. That is how I see it. Can you heal me? Defy my lady's will? It pains me, but I must refuse you, champion. You are suffering from this affliction. It would be part of the inheritor's design. The pain serves to remind you of the path you must take. I've heard you. Blah, blah, blah. I don't really care. I'll talk to you about angels. Can you tell me anything about my power? I'm afraid not. Even if I'm not privy to all the workings of my radiant mistress, I believe that she has chosen you, and I know that she watches over her chosen ones most attentively. She does not lead mortals by the hand, but allows them to prove themselves, to prove that they are worthy of her divine mercy. I sense the dark roots that have sprouted from the seed of power in your soul. I offer no condemnation. You have led the Crusaders to victory over evil, and that means you are on the true path. Even if you strayed at some point in your past, it is not the end, and much still lies ahead. While Iomade was still mortal, she underwent the test of the Starstone and gained her godhood. It may well be that you are experiencing a similar trial, at the end of which you will gain true righteousness and power. Let's see. Tell about yourself. Be a brand hill. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just looking for stuff. Angels. So there's nothing special here. Oh, maybe I should do this. Okay, Dying Angel appeared before me in the dungeons beneath Canabras. He left his flaming sword in the rubble there. How did I guess who it was? Lariel, my long-lost comrade and friend. He disappeared, blah, blah, don't care. Stupid angels. Canabras, I used to touch the wardstone. I saw the angel strapped inside. He gives a sigh beneath his helmet. It was a heavy decision for all of us. My mistress sent out a call to take a stand against the demons, and many angels of heavens answered it. We chose the noblest and bravest among those who volunteered to sacrifice their freedom for the sake of Galarian, and we locked their souls inside the wardstones. They were fated to stand guard there, inside the cold depths of stone, pitting their unbending will against creeping demonic corruption. So much fun. But alas, the goddess and I failed to account for the weakness that lurks even in the best of us. Time has not been kind to my brothers and sisters. Despair has taken root in their souls, forcing them to act against their goddess and their calling. Thank you for being brave enough to put an end to their vigil. I pray that the gods of the light may help my brothers and sisters, wherever they may not be now. Not to condemn them, I do not know if I could have withstood the demonic corruption if I had been in their place. ... Okay. So, gonna leave me standing out here? Where am I now? At the very least, we have to go inside the house. In this case, it's not the mortals fucking up the universe, it's the angels. Rip Nath, who's this? An old half-elf woman bows to you. She is stately despite her years, with gray strands in her carefully combed hair and a graceful figure. Ria Nath, the representative of the Fairdazzle and Company trading house in Nerocean. At your service. The woman hands you a business card printed on expensive paper with gold lettering. I have a formal offer for the merchants of Dresden regarding the procurement of construction materials and a more personal matter, which I'm afraid only you can help me with. Do you want to trade here? Yes, for a while. I have product samples of what our trading house has to offer. If you need something, you will easily find me in the fortress, but to be honest, I can discuss supplies with your subordinates. What kind of personal matter? She looks around. I would prefer not to talk about it here. Please, find me in the fortress, then we'll talk. Alright, I'll find you when I have the time. Thank you.
You are welcome. Now, please stop talking to me. It is kind of creepy.
Greetings to you, Knight Commander. Hullrun. The old Inquisitor doesn't allow himself to disrespect you openly, but you can tell them from the way that he says your title and that he does not approve of your appointment. Hullrun, Shapuk, Prelate to Canabras. I have come here at the Queen's command to be at your disposal. I have reinforcements with me. Top-notch fighters from Mendev. They all have been personally vetted by myself for trustworthiness, and every one of them is champing at the bit to fight for the Crusade. Thank you for the reinforcements. I am ready to carry out your orders, Commander, any time, day or night. With the vigorous salute, the Inquisitor departs. Isn't that the jerk from earlier? The one that wanted to kill everybody? Oh, what's this? Camellia, Cammy, enters quietly, almost silently. Faraway smile plays on her lips, but you know it's not for you. She's smiling to herself. She holds a bottle of wine in one hand and 2 glasses in the other. Uh-oh. Miss me? Let your skepticism show on your face. Like crazy. She chuckles silently. We are eager, aren't we? I like it. But before we begin, I want to make a few things clear, to make sure we understand each other, so we may fully enjoy ourselves later. Your friendship is very dear to me, but what we are about to do, it is merely an added benefit of that same friendship. I stake no claim on you, and I shan't mind if you sleep with other people besides me. The only request I wish to make is this. Let's keep our little liaison secret. And she tilts her head, closely observing your reaction. What do you think? Why do you want to keep it a secret? Surely I told you that secrecy excites me, but when I do something that others mustn't know about, the emotions and sensations, everything is heightened, transforming from dull sparks into spinning stars that take hold of me and pull me somewhere far away to purest bliss. She stops suddenly and licks her lips. I thought you would work it out on your own. Perhaps you did, but you simply wanted me to say it aloud? Your attitude to relationships is very progressive. I agree with you. It sounds way too French. In this case, it might not be French enough. Now that the formalities are out of the way, Camelia's smile grows wider and more threatening. I want to have a drink with you. She fills the glass and places one in front of you. Examine the drink. And succeeded. The wine looks and smells fine, but your sharpened mystical senses detect a faint hint of illusion magic coming from the glass. Are you trying to poison me? This is just ordinary wine, right? She doesn't look away from the glass in front of you. Who knows? Are you trying to poison me? She looks at you with laughing eyes. Of course I'm not, but you can't be entirely sure that I'm being honest, can you? Will you dare to drink with me, knowing that your wine may be laced with poison? All right, I'll drink. I'm already half dead anyway. We shall drink then. Or drink too? She raises her glass and looks at you. To love, to victory, to pleasure. You give the toast. Let's just drink. To pleasure. I shall gladly drink to that. From without it, our lives would be unbelievably dull. Oh, she turns us invisible. The wine is dry and tart. It leaves a strange bitter aftertaste on your tongue. While you're trying to figure out what this means, Camellia drains her glass and vanishes into thin air. As you can see, there's nothing dangerous in the wine, just a potion of invisibility. Says her disembodied voice. You gave me an excellent idea when you said our battle with the demon would require an elevated vantage point. So, meet me on the balcony. Don't keep me in suspense too long, alright?
They will not expect my strike.
Looks like we're just going to follow her automatically. What could possibly go wrong? You're about to step onto the balcony when the relentless hubbub of Dresden's square below reaches your ears. The breeze rushing past carries with it the clipped steps of soldiers on patrol, the rush chatter of merchants, and the distant barking of a dog. But even so, at the edge of your awareness, you can still sense her presence. There you are. A quiet laugh cuts through the Dresden's din. The wind carries a hint of a sharp, unfamiliar floral scent. You think you see a flicker of dark hair out of the corner of your eye. You know, Gimpy can actually see invisibility. As a Hellknight Signifier, he actually has the ability to do that. Just saying. I've been waiting for you. You feel a touch. Camelia's hand rests briefly atop your own before creeping higher and trailing to your chest. You're wearing new perfume. I don't know it. There are a lot of things you don't know about me, but today you have the opportunity to study me up close. Touch her. You reach out until your hand lands on Camellia. Your hands seem to have found purchase on her shoulder. This touch, tentative and awkward, is greeted by a heavy exhale. You feel Cammy's fingers squeezing yours. Feel her hand guiding yours until it is resting on her breast. Oh, don't stop. Keep going. Oh, God. They can actually do this for us. Pull it to you. You decisively, possibly even roughly pull Cammy to you. Her cry sounds loud enough to be heard in the square below the balcony. You look down. No one is paying any attention. The life of Dresden flows on. Don't stop. Don't be afraid. Don't think. Stop holding back. You embrace Cammy even more tightly until there's no more space between you. Like that. I knew you'd enjoy this. Her voice sounds breathy. So she's freaky. Your hands skim over her body, and she mirrors the movement with her own. You explore one another through touches. You feel her heavy panting against your neck, and you lean forward, your lips meeting.
They will not.
And fast forward. There's somebody here. I definitely heard something. There's nobody here, you oaf. How would the enemy get in here? The very heart of the Crusader Citadel? 2 extra stints of sentry duty for making stupid jokes. Just waiting for the knives. Yeah, the knives to come out. So, that. Did we get arrested for that? Nope. Okay. Need to rest. We haven't rested. Gimpy doesn't have any spells right now because he got turned into that dog. They kind of screwed with him. Anyway. Alchemy. Do we need any of these potions? Not really. What about scrolls? Dun, dun, dun. Where is... Oh, we can make level 5 spells now. Scrolls. I forgot we bought the upgraded one. You do get rested? Angelic aspect. 1 minute per level, so that's 5 minutes. Scroll of greater invisibility. Acid pit. Fireball. It's only level 5 fireball though. It's 50 minutes. Hungry pit though. Let's make one of those. Because we can.
I'm certain that your past isn't as simple as you say. There must be some dreadful secret that you couldn't bear to live with and chose to forget.
You're mistaken, rich girl. I am a researcher, and I would never choose to forget something significant and mysterious, no matter what discomfort such knowledge might bring me.
Ta-da. Okay, so let's see what we can throw in storage for now. We don't need to be carrying around so much. Oof. Weapons. Ballast defender. Certainty of death. Two-handed dwarven thingy. Chillhorse Tusks short spear. It's an intermediate step for stuff. I'm gonna throw that one in storage. Crossbow Judgment, keep that on us. Dark glowing scythe. I think Gimpy use that for quite a while. Light mace. Ick. Dun, dun. Just a regular greatsword. Holy flaming orc double axe. A mind piercer. We could sell that. Radiance we just carry on us for fun.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately?
Just did.
If not, you really should.
Elven curve blade, keen. Whenever this keen blade misses an attack, the next attack made with it gains a +3 bonus on attack roll. Multiple applications of this bonus stack until the weapon lands a hit. So we don't have anybody using Elven blades. Falchion, same deal. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we can sell most of this stuff. Okay, let's see if there's any other business we can take care of while we're here. Oh, we still have to finish that dream quest too for what's her face. Common. Buy a cloak, support the crusade. So finance points increased. Our income increased by 20. Sure. Okay, that's it. Oh, shoot, no. Keep forgetting. What other stuff can we build in this fortress? Still looks like he's stuck in the ground. It's too short. Goofy gnomes. Okay, let's build. So Dresden. Main Spellcaster's Lodge. How many build points do we have to play around with? 982. It's not a lot. It's a hollow strategy. Shelter. Protected by spells. This is the only place where crusaders can rest without fear of the harmful magic of the abyss. Oh, you're supposed to build this in other places, right? Watchtower, not a big deal here. So we don't have enough building points, so let's buy some. Oh, wait a minute, yeah, we do. Like 2,000. Or is that, no, that's just how many we can buy. $10,000? Sure. Sorry, that wasn't, well, cost $10,000, but gave us 600 points. Okay, so, spellcasters. Bonus to hit points for all trainable units in adjacent building. Only one apothecary can be built in each fort except for Dresden. So, built there. Some bonus to attack AC, and saving throws for all trainable units. Down. Should receive their military education instead of blah blah. Military provides one bonus attack saving throws all trainable units. So is that doesn't have to be next to anything, does it? Because it's that big, that's why. And that goes all our building points. Oh well. Had to be done. Okay. So, What do we do? Oh, we have to go run around in Dresden, do some busy work. Oh, we still have to go to that party place. We don't have to, but we probably should. Okay. More screen loading. Let's go to the streets. We have to finish up this quest for asking people about their dreams to keep our little succubi or succubus happy, because you know she wants to learn how to dream. So she has to get the stories of other people and what they dream about to help her learn how to dream, because demons apparently don't dream. Okay, so journal. Companion quest. Crescent of the Abyss. No, not that one. Borrowed Dreams. So, One-Eyed Devil, Storyteller, Horgus. There's only 3 more. One-Eyed Devil and the Storyteller. Storyteller's up here, isn't he? There he is. And we should probably go visit the Ziggurat too. Go see if we've found anything that might get us some more undead companions. I doubt it, but anyway, I have a question for you. One that seem strange, but as a commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? Oh, I haven't been surprised by a strange question for a long time, especially not when beside you I hear the weightless tread of a succubus who has stepped onto the path of redemption. No wonder she wants to know more about mortals and their dreams. Perhaps my dream will disappoint you, child, and still I will answer. I have to admit I suffer from insomnia. Every night, as soon as I lie down, the ghosts of those who have trembled or remembered. The ghosts of those who are remembered and those who are forgotten stand around my bed. The stories I have gathered swarm in my head. My mattress becomes hard like stone, and my pillow is ice cold. Maybe if I had a softer bed, I would fall asleep quicker, although I suppose it's not about the bed. Hey, look, I found another page. Alright, evidence from the past, more notes. Thank you, 5 more pages, blah blah stuff. Look, I found another page. Dun, dun. It's been 2 years since I started to serve the darkness. What? She found me in the ivory labyrinth, her gaze piercing through all my protective spells, as if they had been cast by an untrained apprentice rather than the last archmage of Kionin. She is powerful and insidious. She is the perfect assassin. Her name is Laticula. She invited me to blah blah blah. The city of demons in the depths of the abyss, the capital of the Midnight Isles. The lady in shadows highly values my ability to remain unnoticed.
Hello everyone.
Just a second.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Thursday. Okay, the lady in shadow highly values my ability to remain unnoticed. Kneeling before her throne, I listened to her praise and felt like a child being given a pat on the head. Feel like a child being given a pat on the head for doing something simple, for doing some simple chore for the first time. Reading so hard today. But this is no longer important. Now I serve a demon lord, for this is our agreement. She will help me decrypt the scribbles I copied in the Ivory Labyrinth. In return, I will serve as a court mage and spy for the next 17 years. Now, whatever her name is whatever is my home, and Nocticula is my lady in shadow. Tell me about your life and wherever. Of all the places in the Abyss, this place is the most civilized. My lady wants to make her capital the face of the Abyss. The place travelers from other planes can visit without too much fear. I don't care. I am here only to complete my service, get to the promised reward, and return to Galarian. However, strange as it may be, its demons treat me honorably. They hate me, sometimes growl at me, but they never attack. I prepared many spells and am ready to use them at any moment, but I've had no reason to yet. I have my own tower in the upper city, not far from my lady's palace. I've strengthened it with the protective spells and set golems to guard it. I created a portal to Galarian at the top of the tower, one which only I can use. It will be my escape route if I need to flee urgently. I expect an attack every day, but it never happens. This might sound ridiculous and surprising, but I think the demons of the city respect me. I trust a demon lord. My lady in shadow has no reason to hide the truth from me. She does not care about my research. She offered me help out of curiosity. I am something of a bizarre pet to her, both funny and useful. Storyteller shakes his head. She offered me help, and I agreed. I must thank my lady for her generosity. 17 years of service for translating 17 phrases from Baphomet's Labyrinth. A bargain. Let's continue. He stays silent for a short while, as if listening to something. I can't smell anything but sewage. I could hear some demon's snores or death rattles. Hidden by a cocoon of spells, I keep invisible watch in a dirty alley in the lower city. Two winged shadows sweep past overhead, and a terrible stone-splitting shriek rolls like a tide through the streets. But it can't hurt me. I know the ways of the city and have protected myself from Valexia's wild antics. My voluntary partner, a young half-elf named Kinney, sighs loudly and says yet again, "They are not coming." I shrug just as I have done every time before. "I'm not keeping you." Kinney frowns and turns away in response. I sneak a look at my friend. His unruly locks fall over his face. Kinney carelessly sweeps them out of his eyes. Thinking about something, I find myself enjoying his gentle movements and look away embarrassed. I have a little more patience, my friend. Soon our goal will be here. I am sure of it. You mentioned Valexia. Tell me about her. Storyteller answers with reluctant admiration. The maddest succubus of all of those born in the Abyss. Even my lady in shadows can't but smile upon hearing of the latest mayhem she stirred up just for fun. Surrounded by her 3 succubi friends, known as the Sinners, she flies naked over the city, crushing buildings with her raging screams, grabbing poor passers-by, taking them up in the air, dashing them down onto the rocks, getting into raging fights with no rhyme or reason. Alexia is the bane of the city, but also its wild heart. Didn't expect to find out you had a partner. His face lights up, and a timid smile appears on his lips. I didn't expect it either. Kinney is from Galarian just as I am. He is a thief and a former slave. He escaped from the Cyclops of the Dying Empire. Stormbear. Did I ever check a game called Troubleshooter? No. Doesn't sound familiar. I met him before I left Galarian for the Abyss on my old tower. A thief who sought out not my life, but shelter, a place to spend the night, and the protection from his former masters. My charms worked. Kenny couldn't get past the ground floor of the tower. That's where I found him, sitting on the floor, entangled in my traps of living vines. I freed the hapless thief. I wasn't angry at his intrusion. I was even glad to talk with this restless youth of the short-lived folk. I had no idea how much I had missed companionship. After that, Kinney often spent the night in my tower, partaking of my hospitality. Together we lived through the terror of Earthfall, And when the time came, I took him with me to the abyss. Recently, he has even helped me carry out some of my lady's tasks, though that gave him the opportunity to make me some money. Does your partner know about your goal to save Galarian? Oh yes, we discussed my plans many times, sitting at the top of the tower, nursing goblets of warm wine. He shares my love for our dear Galarian, and supports my desire to save its doomed civilizations. He smiles warmly at the rush of memories. My friend does not like me at all. He is young, hot-tempered, and mischievous. He prefers to act first and deal with the consequences later. Perhaps that is why we get along so well. Opposites attract. Finally, my patience is rewarded. I see a slouching demon in rags, so pathetic that even the demon guards in the city would not lay a hand on him out of disgust. But my spell-enhanced vision can't be fooled. I see the incubus Zephorian, the ruler of the city, who answers only to the lady in shadow herself. Passing a step away from me, Zephorian stumbles and falls into a puddle of sewage, rousing disdainful chuckles from the few witnesses. But I won't be fooled by this game. Instead, I concentrate, becoming even more focused. My lord, I've discovered its crystal of unknown power on one of the Midnight Isles. Have a look. A hand holding a heart-sized crystal burning with purple flames emerges from under the rags. Incubus's hand is shaking, the skin on his palm slightly smoldering from touching the crystal. The demon's reflection in the puddle of the sewage ripples and changes. I don't hear Zephorian talking to his mysterious lord. Incubus hides the purple crystal back under the rags. As you wish, my lord. No, Nocticula knows nothing about these crystals, I am sure. Of course. Lords Sokobaneth, whatever. I wince. I have no desire to stand in the way of a demon lord. I turn around. We see Kinney. We are able to get evidence of Zephorian's treason. I was right. But my friend is nowhere to be seen. Who is Soko blah blah? Cringes. A disgusting demon lord, champion of meanness, debauchery, perversions, and breaker of taboos. He is Nauticula's brother and former lover. Out of jealousy, he tried in vain to kill my lady, but he remained alive after the attempt. He is driven by fear, shame, and hatred towards his powerful sister. It was a Nihindrian crystal. He nods slowly. You're right. This is probably one of the first crystals discovered by demons, if not the first one. I'm glad it took demons so long to discover the crystal's true properties. Otherwise, the invasion by the Abyss could have happened much earlier. I'm standing at the top of my tower. There's a goblet of warm wine in my hand. Nauticula was pleased with my raid. Oh no, she won't kill Zephorian on the spot. My lady's punishments are much more sophisticated. Banishing, demotion, even transformation into pathetic creatures the incubus was masquerading as. Nocticula has a lot of choices. I don't care. I've done my part. I sip from my goblet and turn to my friend. Without saying a word, Kinney takes up a rag from under his shirt and shows me the purple crystal wrapped in it. I chuckle. That's where my friend was at the end of the raid. Well, we're going to keep the crystal. I will study its properties in detail and find out if it will help us achieve our goal. Nocticula doesn't have to know that I have the crystal now. Let her look to Zephorian or her demon lord brother for it. I drink from the goblet again and look down. The city lies at the bottom of the tower like a faithful dog at the feet of its master. I earned respect here. Even the lady in shadow heeds my words. I feel a treacherous smile appear on my lips. Of course, when 17 years have passed, I will return to Galarian, but for now, I like my life here. He's quiet for a long while, thinking about what he saw, then runs his hand over his face, tired. I served a demon lord, and what's more, I liked it. I did not expect this for myself. I was completely different. Different thoughts, desires, motives. What made me change so much, I don't know. He shakes his head ruefully. I don't care about Earthfall anymore. And that's it for now. Too much reading. Another page. Alright, another piece. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you. A lot of stuff. Look, I found another page. Or is this the same one over and over again? Nope, that's it. I found a bunch of pages, apparently. Found a bunch of pages. Okay, next. The One-Eyed Devil, Orgus, or Seacock. It's over here. There's the One-Eyed Devil lady. Ah, there we go. Oh, Ria's over there too. We're supposed to talk to that person. So, in we go. Run faster, Gimpy. Run faster. Let's keep about his dreams first. Find AD Commander. Blah blah. Tell me, is it true that I myself made you her chosen one? I asked because rumors. Blah blah blah. Question for you about your dreams. Stuff. So much stuff. Anything interesting here? Show me your wares. There we go. So, we sell all our junk. Let's see. We don't need that axe. Need all that chain shirts. Hold on to that still. Clemency of Shadows. Oh, we need to give that to somebody too, don't we? These cold iron bows we don't need. Composite longbow 3. Okay. That one. Dark glowing scythe. It's only +2. Protector, hold on to that one. We're not going to use that. Not going to use that. Oh, plate 1. Sell that. Glaive 1, don't need that. Hold on to that for fun. Fast to tell, that's right, we're supposed to. Holy Flaming Orc Double Axe. Get rid of that. There are 2. Mental Chain +3. Hold on to that for a second. That's a full plate +3. I don't think anybody's going to wear that, but we'll hold on to it just in case. Dun, dun, dun. That's Radiance. Crappy +1 rings. Keep the +2s. Get all the scrolls. Second chance, we'll never use that. Shapeshifter's Home, maybe someday? I'll hold on to one of those just for fun. Because we actually found these. Actually, does Lance still have his? He does, okay. We can sell it. Shroud of Eternal Hunger. It's for polymorph. I don't think we're going to use it, but. Spears. Hold on to that. Touch of Mercy. It's a falchion. We're not going to use it. I'm not going to use the flail. 176,000 for all this stuff? That seems a little wrong. Used once for 10,000. Anyway, we're rich. Wow, we're rich. Huh. Anyway, there's that. Orgus. Supposed to go talk to him too, I think. Orgus, where are you? Oh, there's CR. Kiar, however you pronounce that. A question about your dreams. Blah, so many young men and women have laid down their lives in this war. They came here, young and fearless, just to wind up dead, bringing them all back to life. That is your dream. Well, that's not going to happen. There's Orgus. So to support the Crusaders. Oh, maybe this isn't somebody I'm supposed to be talking to. Let's talk about Camellia and her peculiarities. I take it you know about her that now too. He sighs heavily. What's the point of discussing it? Go and speak to her. I don't know much about it. Varisian shaman I hired to help Camellia said she communicates with spirits, hears her voices or something. Too bad the old woman couldn't help. It's not really what I was asking about, but that's okay. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't throw Camellia on the streets. My father, you know, perhaps that's what she needed, but I didn't wish to make those incidents public. Maybe she does know. That's why I locked Camellia in the mansion, so she would remain out of the public eye. Who knows when a spirit might whisper something to her. I changed the servants every few months so they wouldn't discover anything they shouldn't. Sometimes thieves snuck into the mansion. Or my guards would catch some bandits attacking my retinue while traveling. The roads in Mendev are not very safe. I turned such people over to Camellia to pacify her spirits. Could bring her back. I'm telling you this now, and it terrifies me, but I didn't have a choice. Camellia says that she's about to get through to the spirit of Sarkoris and learn how to heal the land. Maybe it's nonsense, but what if it isn't? What if it's important? Do I have a right to halt such a crucial endeavor? He stops and casts a suspicious glance at you. Don't forget that I'm only telling you this because you found out our secret. If there's a trial or a scandal, I'll deny everything. I will not let anyone disgrace the honored name of the Worms. Okay, Worm. Hey, Gekker, welcome back. Okay, I think I'll have one more person to talk to. Oh, Horgus. Is that him? Are you aware of my special powers? You mean I don't know you dabble in forbidden magics, resurrecting dead here and there? As if the crusade was blessed by Urgathoa rather than Iomade? Yes, I've heard rumors to that effect. Personally, I couldn't care less. If the Crusaders cannot deal with the problem, then let the undead deal with it. Or Chilaxian devils hand in hand with Cryptobot scrolls, all of them, blah blah blah, stuff. Let's go through all this stuff. So you're afraid of your secrets. You decided to support the Crusaders. My reasons. When do you fact Camellia is your daughter? Stuff. Trying to get to the green thing. You threatening me? I would better for that before.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Orgus. This is him, the one we're supposed to talk to, right? Orgus. Worm. Is there a different Orgus? think he's the only one. For some reason, his little... So we're all through this. I know. He's the last one I need to talk to, though. Everybody else has a check mark next to their name. He's the last one. Oh, this is the right place anyway. Tavern. Let's see if the demon has anything to tell us. Dun, dun, dun. Ask some people's about their dreams. Is this enough for you? Yes, you can't even imagine how many new dreams I have in there now. Let's go. I want to show you everything I've got. Cyclist once again takes you by the hand to bring you into the dream realm. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, I didn't agree to this. I've been abducted. Your dream is no longer empty. You arrive to discover an avalanche of voices, scents, and images. The smells of Anevia's fresh bread intertwines with the stench of the Templar's fresh blood from her wife's dream. The bells and harp strings produce the sweet melody of the one-eyed devil wished for. Storyteller's luxurious bed makes your eyelids heavy, and the trimmed lawn of which it stands upon or stands would have filled Arsenault's heart with utter joy. Do you see how many different things are in here? Now I too can dream like any mortal. Congratulations, I'm generally happy for you, but none of these dreams are your own. What's the point of collecting other people's reveries? No need to be so harsh. It's my first dream ever. It's a miracle I'm able to have one at all. I would never have collected all these dreams without you. Would you like to take a closer look? Feel free to explore my dreams and do tell me if they look like the things mortals dream about. Maybe you'll give me some hints on how to make them better. First reminder of echoes of jubilant crowds, voices and whispers on court sycophants. Carriage is full of sparkling adamantine ore. We are alive. Praise the good gods. Once again, we are alive. You're in a dream. You're not real. Whoever killed these Templars, they did it cleanly without unnecessary violence. Gotta be Cammy. This magic weapon was enchanted to eradicate demons. Equipped with this, your soldiers would have carved through the enemy ranks like a hot knife through butter. Amber-colored liquid with a bewildering aroma is dripping steadily from the pipe of the pot still. Freshly baked bread gives off a breathtaking, savory smell. Gory. Daddy, I'm here. I'm alive. Oh, that's kind of messed up, isn't it? Musical instruments look like they are ready to start playing all by themselves. Entangled gust of wind ruffles the mysterious plants of the realm of the Fae. Pavement is not utterly swept clean. It is thoroughly washed with soap. The lawn is trimmed with so neatly that it's not a single blade of grass sticks out. This bed is soft and tempting you to have a little rest. But what about this thing? Uh-oh. This is our training dream. Rochelle, my venomous butterfly. Wait, be careful. Where are you, my darling? We used to be so happy at the canopy of stars. Leave me alone. Go away. Let me have a taste of your sweetest venom. So she's got a secret something or other? Being stalked in her dreams by some creep? Ugh. Aw. Experience that. You open your eyes to find Ursula looking at you, wide-eyed. The demon is breathing heavily. Droplets of sweat glitter on her pale face. She does not notice right away that she is squeezing your palm with her delicate, burned fingers. But when she does, she turns red and jerks her hand back instantly. I'm sorry. You weren't supposed to see that. I didn't want you to. I didn't even want to see that myself. Who was that? An old friend from days long, long gone. That shadow. I wanted to erase him from my memory once and for all. That nickname he gave me, Venomous Butterfly, was the last thing I ever wanted to hear again. I tried to forget all about that. I almost succeeded, but now he's haunting my newfound dreams. Why? Everything was going so well. She shakes her head. This must be what mortals call nightmares, right? I guess this is another confirmation that I'm now fully exploring the dream world. But will I be brave enough to enter it again, knowing that he is waiting for me there? There are so many things I still have to learn. Mortals usually find ways to deal with their nightmares, and so will I. Thank you for your help, and I'm sorry that you had to watch that awful spectacle unfold. Succubus gets to her feet. Please excuse me, I need some time alone to think about everything I've just seen. Demon, so demanding. Got the wedding thing to do, the imposter. Exterpreter's camp. Look at that. Out we go. Oh, that's right, I gotta go for that cigarette. See if there's anything interesting there. My loyal executioner. He never talks back. This is what our Pillar of Skulls. They talk to us, tell us things that we know. Sometimes they tell us things. Not in a long time. And since the souls of those who become my great grave guards. We seek but we do not see. Blah. What about you? Anything new? You hope you're here with good reason, student. I am occupied with my ruminations on the ritual you and I shall perform together. But are you prepared? I'm busy. I'm researching the crystals you brought me. Have some patience. You will be granted immortality much more promptly than I was as it is. I'm leaving. You can go find some more undead friends. What quest do we have now? Seeking forgiveness. Seeking forgiveness. That wasn't here when we first got back. Yeah. So, seeking forgiveness. It says Representative Reenet that's asked the commander to find her in Dresden. She has a personal matter on what the commander can help her with. Oh, I thought I talked to her. Did I talk to her? I thought I could have swore I talked to her. Oh, I talked to the one-eyed one. Standing right next to her. Our soldier pensively observing the activity around her. Noticing you, she greets you. Remind me now. What is this personal matter you want me to discuss? She sighs loudly. She obviously has trouble saying this. Her cold, business-like manner melts away. I've said this in my head so many times, and now I actually have to say it. I can't put two words together. I want to talk to my son very much, but he's avoiding me. I know you are friends, or at least he listens to you. If only you could convince him to at least approach me. What's your son's name? I know no one by the name of Nia. Oh, of course, forgive me. Niap is not a real family name. Exactly. My husband didn't have any at all, and neither did I. We took the name of the village he lived in. My son's name is Lan. Ugh. He knows I'm here and is hiding from me. I can't blame him, but I might never have another chance to make amends and tell him I love him. Why doesn't Lan want to see you? She turns around. Isn't it obvious? I gave up and abandoned him. The day his father and I decided to go our separate ways, that was that. He must resent me, or hate me. Maybe he's ashamed of me, or maybe he is wiser than me. Some children shouldn't meet their mothers. There's no point in reopening old wounds, but I still want to see him so much. A half-elf married a mongrel. How did that happen? She smiles sadly. When it comes to love, doesn't matter who you are. Back when I was young, I was a smuggler. One day, my friends and I were attacked by our rivals. They were in such a hurry to get their plunder, they didn't even finish us off. They just threw us in a well. I ended up in the mongrel tunnels. Kin was young and curious. Luckily, our boots interested him less than we did. He brought me back to life. I screamed and stabbed him. That was probably a sign that our marriage wouldn't be a happy one. And still, we loved each other. He took care of me and was always ready to make me laugh. He was optimistic, but not the most driven man. I, on the contrary, was too driven. I dragged him to the surface. I believe back then I could move mountains if I just wanted it hard enough, but it didn't work out. Why did you abandon your son? Because, she fights back tears, as if tragedy is still too raw to her. I broke, gave up, convinced myself that it was our decision, not my decision. That it would be better for everyone. I'm not sure if Lan told you, but I had other children besides him. They were different. All of them were special. All of them were missing something. They just couldn't survive. The last one was born in pieces, and I realized he would be the last one. I just knew it. I didn't need any healers to tell me that. After that, it's like I sank into a black hole. I saw Kin grieve. I saw Lan struggle to find a place for himself. The neighbors felt no pity for us when they heard about our struggles. They accused us of worshipping demons, Lamashtu, anyone, and I realized I was to blame for it all. for making kin go up to the surface, for deciding to have children with him no matter what, for appearing in kin's life, having land, and for what? So he could suffer? Kin and I discussed it. He said he would take our son and go to his tribe. We both thought we were relieving each other. Sorry. We both thought we were relieving each other of a terrible burden. That at least we would be making Lan happy because he would grow up among his own kind. I still ask myself if we did the right thing. If Lan doesn't want to see me, there was nothing right about it. Kind of mother... No, I'm not going to go that right. I will find your son. She nods, trying to maintain her composure. Her tears are glistening in her eyes. Thank you. This means much to me. What are you selling, though? Very best. Let's see about that. Natural armor 3. So mostly potions. Only potions, really, except for those rings of amulet. Oh, we gotta re-equip it. I wish... so annoying. We have to put his gear back on all the time. Anyway. Now that I'm thinking about it. Your dinosaur. Oh, and then it's, of course, it's not the same stuff that we're used to. So. With Predator. It's a little helmet. It's 2. It's necklace. Strength. Can't wear rings. Got a bracer for him. Oh, sorry. Not buff, they're doing armor class, not too horrible. There's menu. He's currently wearing the Vast Intelligence. There's Clemency of Shadows. Looks a little different. Sure, he has the same ring that we're looking at here. Oh, that's right, the lightning bracer. That's so useful against demons. Doesn't help us, just sold it. Okay, lamb. Not gonna be so happy, I think, to find out that we found your mom. Dun, 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 dun. This is where the mongrels are hanging out. Your mom came to see you, lad. Why don't you want to talk to her? Ah, she got to you too, he cleared his throat. It's not that I don't want to see her, I'm just busy. He waves his hand vaguely. With this and that, Crusader matters. Sometimes I feel like a mother of a large brood. And besides, she didn't come here for me.
Aren't your legs getting stiff?
She's here for business.
You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it, you ignorant meatbag.
Maybe later. I don't want to distract her. By the way, have you seen her card? I got one from a merchant. He produces a business card from his pocket. Read it in the outfit, blah, blah, blah. Boston gold and everything. People with gold lettering on their business cards probably don't have time for idle chit-chat. I'll bet you need to book an appointment a week in advance. Even if I do, what would we talk about? You think I'm angry at her? I'm not. I never was. She and my dad had it rough. They didn't make it, and that's nobody's fault. But so much time has passed. She and I are just strangers now. If you happen to see her, tell her I've got a lot on my plate right now. Maybe some other time. I know she lives in Nerocean now. Maybe I'll send her a present on her birthday. Are they just making me running back and forth on this one? Really revive the ancient artifact. This you will need 5 vials of magic essence, 2 bars of gold iron, 2 bars of cold iron, 2 vials of demon blood, 3 hides of magical creatures. I don't know. Athenian's awakening. Bladesmith is hiding somewhere near this. However, the commander does not yet have sufficient forces to enter that area. No, we do not. Okay, let's go outside and have some fun. Fine. Just running around doing... Oh, what is it? I don't even know what to call it. Busy work. Okay, army. They gotta come all the way back. That's the easiest way to do this. Wedding Meadow. Heaven's Edge we still have to do too. Famous Ruins we still haven't... Oh, we've been doing something for that. Artisan's Tower. Oh, we did that already. Sanctum's done. Big army in there. Various gods of 2 weeks, and now they're present in amidst these ruins. Just that with that guy too. Can we go there? Or just interactive in the First Crusade? Yeah, we've been there already. So, I'm going up here. Only take a day. You changed the little statue. Oh, we're tired because keep forgetting Gimpy and his undead friends don't get tired, but his living friends do. But we don't get told that. I don't know what's here, so
My strike.
it's an exit.
I know the way. Follow my lead.
Edge. Someone's been chopping down trees. Another exit. Another
As it should
exit.
be.
think they're fooling me with this random encounter.
That is not far.
Huh. There we go. Just you, huh?
No mistakes.
Give Lamb plus its, well, not really bless its bow, but make it so that it hits good things.
Aren't we in trouble yet?
Get him?
Did you see that?
Violently injured. So Cammy. Cammy wants to reduce his armor class. Saving throw. 19 modifier, so only going to put him to sleep with a 1. Sorry, 2. No, 1. 2 will make sure he makes a save, because difficulty 21. Get him, Bismuth. Amber. Probably could kill them, but what's the fun in that? Dun, dun, dun. Fortunately, the dinosaur's in the way of its charge. You. Bone shatter for fun. And nice spell resistance. It's 27, so gotta roll a 14 or better. What's he beating up on? Oh, he's beating up on the skeleton. And keep reducing that armor class. Even makes a save, it still reduces some. Even if he makes a save, it still reduces armor class by 2 per round.
You've crossed the wrong monster.
Some awesome shooting there, Lan. Go Bismuth. Look, a bunch of daggers. Okay. Well. See enough? Now, I think we need to rest. Because again, our living companions get tired. And we're all exhausted. Let's deal with this stuff first. What was... We don't do Xanthor's experiments. Glory to the hero, so we don't need to do this either because our armies are full morale. Don't worry about that. So why was this here then? Not sure what the event we're supposed to be dealing with here. This is army stuff. Weak. So, I'll recruit these marksmen. Recruit the champions too. Were these? Church guards, blah. Oh, these are the heavy tanks. Oh, we didn't recruit these into the right army. Sorcerers. Barbarians, slingers. How to get 4 into this? Inquisitors, paladins, conscripts. Sorcerers there. So I'm dead. These guys. Trying to figure out how we 4 into the other army. I want more church guards is the question. More barbarians. We've got cold iron longswords. Not a lot of them, so that's a grab. Still no sorcerers. There's our sorcerers. Not the clerics. Oh. It's those guys. Okay. How did they get? Oh, they're 1 over, that's why. So many buttons to ring. These guys go over there. There's a dead or skeletal champions. Vanek Divas, where did we get these from? I don't remember picking these guys up. Flaming longswords and everything. Just trying to move stuff around so those. Wow. Wanted. So let's come over here. I bring the sorcerers. I bring the Hellknights. Hellknights would be nice to have. Of course, so would the Divas. I'll bring it around dead too. Let's bring the Sharpshooters, see what they do. I don't know how we get more of them. I'm looking 6 units. The champions. Where's the divas? Divas and the skeletons need to hang out together. There. Okay, so this army's job is to go run around and beat up on the demons. But where should they go? To 10. 7. This is only an 8. Go beat up on the 7. It'll take a little while, but it'll be fine. Yeah, so why is this showing up? Is there something to do here when there wasn't? Sure what we're supposed to be doing here. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing up. Hey, Bata, welcome back. Happy Thursday. So, Gimpy and friends, you guys need to take a break. Mind keeps returning to Jerebeth. An enormous insect managed to convince people she was a great beauty and to control a little village in the middle of nowhere and win the favor of an ill-kempt barbarian. This is Cammy. Even demons get lonely. She was lucky to find someone who loved her. It's too bad she couldn't learn how to love others from this example. Ember. Words of wisdom. Okay, so go. We're headed over here to the Sacred Lands. Look, it's another random encounter. And they're right on top of us. Huntress. So, multiples. Okay, well, easy enough. Land's there. She goes after that one. Land will go after that
You
one.
won't survive me.
Our victory is certain.
Get him, Staunton. You angry little dwarf. Undead dwarf.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Damn.
Go check on the dogs. Your next break is in 2 hours.
Oh, the game just crashed. How's that for timing? Why did it crash? We weren't doing anything special. Damn it. Anyway. It's taking forever to crash, too. Oh, it did crash. Did it crash? Or did it? it's trying to decide if it wants to crash or not. Just a second. It crashed. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break, get some water, stretch my legs, that kind of thing, and I'll restart the game while I'm getting up. So, thank you all very much for watching. I'll be back in a few minutes. Enjoy the dog video.